Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is Project 400EX Refresh. So as you can see, we got this thing back in the garage. You actually may not recognize it because it didn't have plastics on beforehand, but it does have plastics on now. It's got a 250R hood on it. He's got a new seat cover on the way for it. As you can tell, the old one's pretty junk. He put some new grips on it, that kind of thing, but overall, this is how it sits. Unfortunately, it's back in the garage for some not so good reasons. So this is kind of a known issue on these 400s, especially once you start beefing up the engines and stuff. So if you remember back when I was putting the top end together, one of the head studs actually stripped out of the cylinder, and so I had to put a helicoil in. Well, either that helicoil loosened up or didn't hold or something, because this thing blew a head gasket, unfortunately. So we're gonna go through and look at this thing and tear it down real quick and see what happened on the top end in this thing, because yeah, that's no good. So hopefully maybe just that helicoil loosened up or something and we can try to tighten that back up. But if not, it's probably gonna end up needing oversized head studs, which is what I have in my quad. And so you put those oversized head studs in and it just gives it a little bit better, gives those head studs a little more aluminum to grab onto. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna do anything too fancy, just time lapse it of me taking this thing all the way down to the top end. That's the goal today, is just get down to that top end and see how it looks. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so got this thing tore down, and overall the top end's still looking pretty good, piston and cylinder, so that's good. But anyway, so this thing, like I said, blew a head gasket, and so the only thing that I really found is when I got in there, let's see, as you can see, I removed this head stud because I was checking to see kind of the threads on it. The threads looked okay, but this head stud, the nut was a tad loose, and then this head stud, the nut was very loose. Like you could turn it by hand. And so that's the exact same thing that happened when mine blew a head gasket and the studs kind of pulled out. And so most likely that's what it is these studs are slowly pulling out of this cylinder. And so when that happens, of course, you get a slight gap. And that head gasket isn't fully compressed, and then you're just blowing air out the side of the cylinder. So yeah, so that's that. I mean, there's no other signs of what would have caused it other than that. So, well, actually, I mean, that is what caused it. We know for a fact because those nuts were loose. So but yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna talk to my buddy, see what he wants to do, but I'm gonna recommend to him that he goes ahead and get some oversized head studs put in this thing, and then he'll never have to worry about it again. So that'll probably wrap it up for this video. Keep it kind of short and sweet. I'll wait till I talk to my buddy and see what he wants to do. But yeah, hopefully we'll be putting a set of oversized head studs in this thing, and we can get it fixed up for good. So that's not too bad of a job. We've got a local machine shop in Greencastle, Indiana that I've taken my stuff to in the past for boring the cylinder and putting in oversized head studs. M&R Machine Shop is who I take it to, and they've always done good work for me. So that's who I would recommend if you're in the area for any sort of engine work like that. But yeah, so we have go ahead and do it at a machine shop. You could do it at home, but it's just, I'd rather pay the $100 or whatever it is to have them do it instead of me doing it and then jacking something up and totally trashing a cylinder. So yep, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.